Mercy is a cool sci-fi concept. It takes place in the not so distant future, and LA is a hellscape. And they're trying out this new AI judge, jury, and executioner that gives you an hour and a half to prove you're innocent. Whether you can do it or not, it doesn't matter. You're guilty until proven innocent in this world. And you can use all of the cloud's evidence to help you. And in the first couple of minutes of the movie, we see how this whole system works. And a cop wakes up strapped to a chair and he's told that he is on trial for the murder of his wife. And there's some twists, there's some turns. Did he do it? Well, you're just going to have to watch the movie and find out for yourself. Essentially, this cop works his own wife's murder investigation case while he's strapped down to this chair talking to an AI judge and making phone calls and video calls. It sounds kind of clunky and weird, but somehow it works for the most part. I got to tell you, there's some twists and turns I didn't see coming, and a few that were pretty obvious from the get go. The cast is all right. You got Chris Pratt as your main character, and as the judge, you got Rebecca Ferguson, both giving pretty decent performances here. Now, is the rest of the cast giving as good a performance as these two main actors? No, that's debatable. My opinion, not so much. There's some very weak links in this film, but I'm not going to say who. If you see the movie, you'll probably realize. Now, this was filmed in IMAX 3D. Now, is it necessary to see this in that format? I don't think so. At least not in the theater I saw it in. Now, there are some cool things happening, but it wasn't so 3D that it was like, oh my god, I gotta see this on the big screen, biggest screen ever, like an Avatar. It's a gimmick that isn't worth the extra couple of bucks, in my opinion. What makes it 3D is the fact that we're seeing a bunch of kind of graphics and things pop up on screen, and we're using this Cerebro type technology. And I don't know, it's bizarre, but it's interesting. This movie is an hour and 41 minutes, so you're pretty much in real time this whole movie. It's not as nerve wracking and pulsing as 24 was, but you'll definitely get your mind racing, wondering who did what and what the motivation was. And you really don't know if our main character is innocent or not. You want to believe he is, but it makes you look at the fact that, well, if is AI good? Is it bad? Is it good? Is it learning how to be like a human? And are members of law enforcement really as good as we think they are? Or are they able to do heinous stuff too? It's a pretty hot button situation with AI and certain governmental things happening right now. It's kind of creepy. The action subpar, the intrigue's pretty decent, but the fact that most of this movie we're just seeing Rebecca Ferguson talk as if she's an AI looking at Chris Pratt sitting in a chair, the two of them somehow are emoting and doing enough of an interesting job by being restrained, which is kind of cool. But the way that it's cut with other footage and slice and dice it, the way it's all edited, it kind of comes together in an intriguing run. Now, my biggest flaw, besides calling out who the main culprit may have been, that was a simple call in my book. But for a while, I was wondering, am I right or am I wrong about this? But there was a few other things, twists and turns I didn't see coming. The biggest issue here, let's get back to that. The fact that they make it look like you can drive around Los Angeles super easy on the back roads and on the freeway and have no traffic. It's the biggest load of shit I've ever seen. It's crazy. This movie is rated PG-13, and it kind of hinders it a bit because people are saying like these like gosh darn and little reactions like that, and they're not acting like it's life or death. They're like, gosh darn it, this happened. It's like they're not swearing and freaking out and losing their shit. If this was rated R and they could curse and show gore and action on the top notch level, it would make you feel like this movie's even more intense. I will say Chris Pratt isn't doing his typical I'm a hot shot or I'm a doofus guy. He's playing an earnest guy who's just living his life. And Rebecca Ferguson, she's kind of perfect as an AI in this. She has emotion, but just the right amount. I'm gonna give Mercy my seal of approval. I think if you're a fan of an interesting Black Mirror adjacent type of movie, you should check this one out. Uh, you could do worse, I guess. And if you happen to have liked this review, why not do yourself a favor and hit like and subscribe to Stay in the Loop, because I'm putting out daily videos right here on this platform. And if you happen to like pop culture podcasts, guess what? I have one. It's called Movie Toast. News and reviews, and it's available wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you, and please stay toasty.